Welcome back to the Champions Club through the Think Strong Network. Today, we're going to talk about training the most powerful muscle you've got. And no, I'm not talking about your biceps. I'm talking about the one right between your ears, your mind. This session is all about mindset mastery, and we're going to break down a super practical tool that helps you think like a true champion. Let's get right into it. This right here, this is the secret sauce. For real. You ever wonder what really separates the greats from, well, everyone else? It's not always about being the strongest or the fastest. A huge part of it comes down to their inner game, the way they talk to themselves. That conversation happening inside your head, it fuels everything. So who is this for? Honestly, it's for anyone who's serious about leveling up. Maybe you're a student pushing for that better grade, or you're an athlete looking for that edge over the competition. Maybe you see yourself as a future leader in your school or your community. You know what? It's for anyone who wants to build that real, deep confidence and win at whatever game you're playing. Mastering your mindset isn't just a nice to have. It is the foundation.
Okay, let's get real for a minute. We all have that little voice inside our heads, right? Let's give it a name. We'll call it the inner critic. And you know exactly which voice I'm talking about. It's the one that shows up full of doubt, usually right when you're about to try something big or scary or new. It's basically the voice of fear, trying to get you to play it safe and stay small. So what does this inner critic actually sound like? Well, it's that I can't do this feeling right before a big test. It's the I'm not good enough when you're thinking about trying out for the team. Or maybe it's that classic what if I fail right before you raise your hand to speak up in class. Sound familiar? Yeah, we all hear it. The real question is, what are we going to do about it? This slide shows the choice we have in every single moment. The inner critic looks at a tough assignment and says, this is too hard for me. That just shuts everything down, right? But we can choose to listen to another voice. Let's call it the inner coach. The inner coach sees the exact same situation and reframes it. This is a challenge, and I am strong enough to face it. You see the difference? One is a dead end, the other is a launch pad. So how do we actually make that inner coach voice louder and stronger? There's a simple but really powerful technique called flip the script. I want you to think of it like a 3-step play you can run anytime, anywhere to take back control and turn that negative noise into a positive signal. Here is the play-by-play. Step 1, catch it. You just have to notice when the inner critic starts running its mouth. Don't even fight it, just become aware of it. Step 2, challenge it. Ask yourself, wait a minute, is this thought actually 100% true? Most of the time, you're going to find out it's just an opinion or a fear, not a fact. And then, step 3, change it. You actively swap that negative thought for one that's more positive and focused on action. It's that simple. Catch, challenge, change. All right, this is where we go from just talking about it to actually doing it. To get ready for your small group discussions, I want you to take a second and think about how this applies to you. If you've got something to write with, go ahead and grab it. This is where we make it personal. Okay, here's your first question to think about and then discuss in your groups. What's one specific thought from your inner critic that you hear a lot? The one that tries to hold you back from being your absolute best. Be honest with yourself. Take a moment to really identify it and get ready to share. Now for part 2. Once you've got that thought in your head, how can you flip the script on it using those 3 steps we just talked about? What would the inner coach version of that thought sound like? Think about that new, more powerful response and get ready to share that with your group. And as we get ready to jump into those groups, we have to give a huge thank you and a big shout out to the Educational Highway for creating all this amazing material we got to go through together today. So, as you head into your discussions, I want to leave you with the same idea we started with. Let this one really stick with you. Winners talk different, especially to themselves. Now go out there and start practicing that champion talk.